This exercise is going to completely transform your life and it's going to happen in this video. All you have to do is participate. So like, save this for later and get ready to comment at the end because this will absolutely blow your mind. It's called a sacral calibration, okay? All I need you to do in terms of participation is just go, uh-huh, like make some sounds. Do your best not to go up into the brain and think about your answers. I'm going to ask some questions kind of swiftly. Again, just go, if it's true, if it's not true, if you're somewhere in between. Take a deep breath, swallow. Now blow out your birthday candles. Did you take the breath? Are you hydrated? Are you holding a drink in your hand right now? Are you barefoot? Are you outside? Are you wearing glasses? Do you have facial hair? Do you have children? Do you remember your dreams from last night? Do you like what you do for work? Do you feel like you make enough money? Is there anybody in your life that you miss right now? Is there anyone in your life that you're upset with right now? Are you excited for what you're going to do later today? Have you danced today? Are you hungry? Do you know what your human design is? And sacral calibration complete. Congratulations. Take another smell, swallow, blow a cool stream of air. Congratulations. That's it. That's the whole exercise. Now, stick around if you want to hear an explanation of this video, but maybe before you do, open up the comment section and let me know. Was that challenging for you? Was that really easy? Was that revealing? Did you realize that you were thirsty or hungry or upset with someone during that? Let me know in the comments. Now, if this is your first time seeing me, what's up? My name is
Right.
Marco.
You're
What?
supposed to
Yeah.
do that,
No, I
like,
know I'm
way
supposed to
earlier,
like tell them who I
like,
am
in the
within the
beginning of
first
the
5 seconds.
video.
Shut up.
Yeah, oh,
Um,
okay.
you know what this is if you've seen me before, but if you don't, this is called human design. This is a body graph, okay? This is the center sacral that makes all of these it's where creative life force is either generated or like a trap door, the life force flaw falls out. So it's like food and sex. Think of it like this. When you smell something yummy or when it's like there's that. When you smell something gross or it's like it's like that. Most people live their lives from up here. They're thinking a lot, which is not a bad thing. But when it comes to whether or not you have energy, you might not have energy. You might be like but your head and your mind goes like, oh, but so they really want you to go. So you should go. Or you haven't been out in a while. So you should go. So you override your body. And what this exercise does, quite simply, is it just gives your sacral an opportunity to respond. Okay, your sacral might be conditioned by your mind. Your sacral might be suppressed within your body, right? And when we're talking about sacral, by the way, guys, we're talking about this area right here. Okay, we're talking about pelvic floor. We're talking about sex organs. We're talking about stomach. We're talking about all the stuff that's in this center right here, physiologically, energetically, and how it connects to what life we're manifesting. Ultimately, especially for people that have defined sacral energy, like this body graph shows, this sacral is supposed to be manifested through the throat. Meaning, if this is an but you say, oh, yeah, sure, I'll do it, you'll end up frustrated. But if this is an and you say, I'll do it, you're probably going to end up satisfied. This is an in the moment indicator, thermostat, finger on the pulse of whether or not you have energy for something. Now, if this was challenging for you, this little exercise at the beginning of this video, this is your sign to keep practicing, okay? There's nothing wrong or broken with you. It's just an underutilized muscle, which just so happens to be your sex organs. Just start practicing. And if this was like easy for you or manageable for you, and you're like, all right, Marco, what's the next step? Please come check out the archive. The archive is my online community where we teach something called sensory design, which basically puts moves like functional sensory biomechanical moves and drills and practices to the body graph. So that instead of being forced to figure out like what does this channel mean and that channel mean, you can just like actually physically activate your physical body using this body graph here as a map. That's what human design was always intended to be. It was a way for people to learn how to surrender to their forms, to their physical bodies. Once again, if this was challenging for you, it's just a sign that you need to practice it more. You need to flex that muscle and turn that thing on. If this was easy for you or you're ready for the next step, come learn sensory design with me in the archive. Also, if you haven't already, let me know in the comments how this was for you. That's a part of this exercise. So much of this is about manifestation, the ability to bring something inside you out. And so putting it into words, even if it's something simple as was easy or was harder than I expected or was unexpected or I didn't like the smell or it was hard to swallow or this question tripped me up. Like practice in the comments manifesting your experience because that's what this is all about. Manifesting your experience through a vessel, through a body that is clean.